Welcome to Unity Life, Sacred Teachings and Mystery School.
Welcome to the 16 Keys Support Tool. These are valuable concept models. Like a prototype, a concept model is a work of art designed to help you clarify what is best or what is realistic. In 2017, I witnessed a series of incredible miracles. I saw a candle manifest out of thin air right before my eyes, as well as a lighter. The right half of my jade plant disintegrated into a shriveled, dry husk in about 3 seconds, and my ears and lips dramatically changed shape and size in the mirror, then changed back. In response to these life-changing events, I developed these models of how miracles would work out globally without conflict or destruction if this amazing potential of the nature of reality was freely released. Hi, and welcome to Key 9, Hands-Free Digitalis. This is Zoe, and she has an enlarged heart, so she's often coughing and making little squeaky noises. She's going to be keeping me company and helping me with the shoot today. Hi, Zoe. Aww. And I'm wearing my Gothopus shirt from Linda Strawberry, the artist for the Smashing Pumpkins. It has diamonds and a diamond, strawberry. The title of Key 9 has been shortened. It used to be a longer version. Hands-free technology integration to devices without code or system use. Of course, devices can include handheld devices or larger ones like laptops and desktop computers. This key works better with keys 2 and 3 in order to optimally plan and monitor this activity hands-free. In other words, the fact that it has the ability to actually work in a higher volume makes it necessary to keep track of a lot of details, and it could be far too time-consuming without the abilities of keys 2 and 3. The features of this key include the ability to remotely use or modify existing apps or programs, or more extensive definitions of the technology at light speed without any control device like a remote control, any coding, or conventional use of the existing system format. So it's like a digital miracle. For example, sending emails hands-free, custom functionality on social media, or custom programs, etc. So, for example, imagine you wanted to have a custom app. You could, with this key, you could just go straight into the App Store and bing, your app that you made custom would just show up on there. Now, something like that, it would have to be ethically in collaboration with Apple, who owns the App Store, but that's only if it would show up for other people too. Now, this is just a short description of all the things that you could theoretically do with this key, and I'd love for you to have some fun and use your imagination about it, because there's no way that I could cover it all right here in a short video. It would have to be a longer one. The title mentions to devices, although one can have these effects without even owning a device, such as a computer or a phone or iPod. Basically, even without owning a phone, you could use this key to affect other devices. For example, modifying a website that many people are going to see on their devices. Now, this could be a high volume of activity, so you could really do a lot on the internet to provide incredible resources. This key is similarly oriented to Key 2 as ethical and strategically successful. So cooperation with and benefit to the collective is the theme of this work. The key often outmodes the necessity of programs or programming code. Although, let's just say, in the whole entire globe, if everybody had this key freely working, what would happen? There would still be programs, because that's a shared vehicle that we can all have a shared experience together. And the program can always be evolving and changing to serve the needs as they continue to shape themselves throughout history. So it's not really that limiting. Although it would never have to conform solely to programs. There's just so much you can do outside of the box with this ability. Pretty soon I'm going to get into the next key, key 10, hands-free media, which is all about creating media in this exact same kind of way. It's almost two inseparable keys. This key works so well with being able to create digital media. Together they are one, but I want to separate them because the creation of imagery is very different from just the creation of information, networking, or education, or communications and stuff like that. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time for key 9. And have a most beautiful day. Hello and welcome to key 10, hands-free media. This is a companion key to key 9, hands-free digitalis. The longer version of this title was hands-free generation of digital media, high volume option. But I had to shorten it, so. Media can be a lot of different things. Graphics, audio, music, publications, and so much more actually. The option to generate media in a high volume way is actually only suitable for people who have keys 2 and 3 fully established. With that, you can show the responsibility, the care, and the understanding and ability to survey through everything that you would be creating. You would need to, first of all, steward how the media is delivered. Delivery of information is just as powerful as the information itself sometimes. Then, of course, there's the larger impact. It's going to have an impact, so you must use key 2. With the prophetic ability and strategic mastery, you can strategize the very best choices. The media created with this key is at the level of quality of a designer with a fully established key 2 in terms of beauty and elegance and the incredible level of quality to it. It would be ultimate. It will be powerful designer work. And we can see some digital art to absolutely blow our minds far beyond anything we've ever seen on Earth so far with this key. This key, in terms of art, would be such an incredible complement to keys 6 and 7 art culture, where we're seeing the manifestation of master level oil paintings, for example, out of thin air, which are greater than a 500-year apprenticeship and 2,000-year practice before developing and creating the most incredible artwork of all time, basically every time. Now we can see a digital arts media culture that starts to come out, which can actually meet that level in its media genre. This kind of media has a really important place, and there's a lot of things that we actually probably need it for in our world. For example, helping us to do powerful design visualizations about what things would look like, fictional people and things in a manner of great art in order to develop stories and explanations of what things would be like concept models. And we're capable of all this without using it digitally, but with this, it's a much more ethical level of strong human interconnection with each other. As many people have become aware in our modern, media-saturated world, media really affects psychology. Any imagery, such as imagery of the human face, goes all the way back to babyhood in terms of how we developed to understand how to relate to the world around us through these imprints of the face, the eyes, the voice, and so much more. To actually witness media is to be deeply psychologically impacted, and so this key is absolutely intrinsic with key 2. In terms of ethics, it is done with healthy human psychology as well as active context with human culture of creation outside of the digital world, well taken into account into the highest benefit that I can possibly provide. It is a medicine rather than a poison. Accurate, literal perception of life factors is supported and enhanced. using fictional elements as a transparent archetype of teacherly artifice for increased clarity. The overall result is an extremely customized and strategically optimized ideal for personal shared media resources for our entire global community. Now, of course, this key goes very well with key 9, hands-free Digitalis, and the two keys go together as a pair. I hope that you've enjoyed key 10. Please let me know your imaginings or ideas about what this key might mean to our world, how you see this key playing out culturally, digitally, in the information age, or anything you think, and how do you think this might impact the next generation? Thank you.